Hello everyone, and welcome back to This Week in Halo. Today, we actually have some exciting things to talk about, hooray! As there really isn't all that much Halo related that 343 is talking about. This week on Halo, we have Halo 2's 20th anniversary fast approaching, and community members are setting up an event to mark the occasion. We know there's also going to be a tie-in for Halo 2's 20th anniversary on Halo Infinite, but more about that in a second. There's also the new Headhunter game mode returning from Halo Reach, two beautifully insane Forge maps that you need to see, and an update on the Halo cheating situation as more information has come out. With that said, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into the video. So the massive Halo announcement that came out the other day was for Halo 2's 20th anniversary. The entire community has organized a massive tournament to mark the occasion, and it's one of the most exciting things to happen Halo related in a while. The prize pool as of making this video is already up to $20,000, and these guys aren't playing around. A venue in Las Vegas has already been organized. It'll be streamed, and I'm hoping 343 works to try and help where they can. So what I mean by this is drops or other earnable content for people tuning in to watch. Halo 2 revolutionized the online gaming landscape when it launched back in 2004. So as the throwback of all throwbacks, the Halo community is throwing an extraordinary event together. I mean, check out all of the Xboxes Swiftkill has already organized for the event. This is super cool and gets me excited because I grew up with this game. Halo is a massive part of my childhood, and for one glorious weekend, November 8th to the 10th, it is coming back. So what is the event going to be? Well, first of all, if you watched any Bungie Halo back in the day, Chris Puckett is coming back to commentate. It's also going to feature a 32-team 4 vs 4 tournament, as well as a 160-person free-for-all. Needless to say, this will not be on the Master Chief Collection. It will be with original Xboxes on CRT TVs. Now, I'm fairly sure that the Halo community, speedrunners, and other community members are already working on other things to commemorate the occasion. But what we know from Halo Infinite, at the very least, it will have the Halo 2 Master Chief armor available November the 8th. The downside, just like the Mark V armor, it will most likely be a kit. That means you can't really customize it to make it your own. So one piece of feedback for 343, if you want some free good karma points from the community, make kits customizable, or better yet, add a new armor core for the classic Halo 2/3 armor. In the 12 years of 343 Industries inheriting Halo, I think this is the first time they've actually properly released a Halo 3 style armor. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, there's Halo 2 anniversary, but this is like a hybrid of like the Halo 2 and Halo 3 armor. In any case, this event will be monumental for Halo. I'm excited for Halo 2's 20th anniversary. Moving on to Halo Infinite this week, we have Headhunter about to launch on the game. One of Halo Reach's iconic modes returns via Forge, although 343 devs worked on this, not the community. Yes, it's made in Forge, not the developer tools, and the game mode is actually available right now, but it will not work if you load it up on its own, as there must be specific maps with scripting used for the game mode. In terms of community content this week, and you're going to be blown away by this, we have a new version of Race that features items. That's right, you can load up Halo Infinite right now, drive over a crate, and be given a certain object. You can get fusion coils and other hazards to knock players over. They even put Jeff Stites' new lines into the game mode. Such a cool addition for the game. The Halo community also released two beautiful maps this week. One is a competitive version of High Ground that looks almost like a perfect replica of the Halo 3 Crow's Nest vibe. That's right, the second level of the Halo 3 campaign. High Gear is a beautiful map, as you can see I'm walking through right now. So many little nods to High Ground, I love it so much. The other map is a remake of Ascension. Perfectly replicating the map, Ethan Hibbs has gone above and beyond in terms of look and aesthetic. Ascension needs to be put into matchmaking. Frankly, 343 needs to update and refresh playlists way more often, both in terms of game modes and maps. But Ethan, your Ascension remake is fantastic. It has the exact same vibe as the Halo 2 version. It's awesome. Next up, and in peak comedy this week, 343 showed off a new plasma rifle toy that's going to be available. They used footage from Halo Reach, as no game since then has had a plasma rifle. I don't even need to tell you guys what the comments said, but let's just say everybody was roasting 343. To sum up the comments very quickly, 95% of people said Halo Reach 2010 footage, as Halo Infinite doesn't have any new weapons, and that's very funny. Now, speaking of new weapons / vehicles and content of that nature, and I gotta give a shout out to Mr. Rebs for this information. He released his findings with some key dot points in regards to the Falcon. The Halo community has been waiting for the Falcon for ages, so to get this information is invaluable. The key points he said were the following. Primary sources say the Falcon appeared 100% shippable a while ago. Sources aren't sure why the Falcon didn't release. One source says it's a tragedy the Falcon didn't release yet. Sperasoft tested the Falcon on maps specifically designed for it. Sources say it's very fun to use and function well, and one dot point reads Sperasoft's involvement in Halo Infinite has shifted drastically. Couple things to say about this. The Falcon was tested specifically on maps designed for it, and they're not sure why it didn't release? You have something 90 to 100% completed 343. I'm assuming it didn't release because you weren't happy with it, but it's something the community would absolutely love, and it's not coming out? Come on, guys. The fact that there's maps designed specifically with the Falcon in mind is also heartbreaking. New BTB developer-made maps would be such a gift to the community, and it's even worse that the source said the Falcon was very fun to use and function well. That is a damn stake through my heart. To any 343 developer watching this video, if the next Halo game is years away, you really need to put out more dev content between now and then. The bare minimum would be the stuff you already have 99% completed. Finally today, we have an update on the Halo MCC cheating situation, and honestly, it's gotten worse. The cheating problem is widespread, so we're talking social game modes, ranked game modes, even the custom games browser. 343 made a comment just after my last video went live saying we're investigating and taking these reports seriously. If we find on our side through these investigations that they warrant development on our part, then we'll see what we can do. 1, how much more evidence do you need? And 2, this must mean 343 is really stretched in terms of resources, and it's the first official confirmation that the Master Chief Collection finished development last year. I've always felt like the MCC, if handled properly, can be the game that can be widely popular for decades to come, aka modded custom games browser. I don't want this situation to be 343 makes one comment on Reddit and then nothing happens. This needs to be fixed and taken seriously. If you aren't aware, the reason why these cheaters are able to ban innocent players is that it's because they can copy the Xbox user ID. MCC doesn't check to see if that token is already in use, and with that ability, they grief everyone. Unfortunately, it's gotten to the point where it's gone even further, where the hackers manipulate the game on a memory level now, which is why they're now able to hijack players' games with the users still playing. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, we need to come together as a community here, and frankly, make so much noise that it gets resolved. Once I have more information, as you guys have requested, I'll do a proper follow-up video. This is to be continued. And there you have it. That is this week in Halo. By far, what I'm most excited for is Halo 2's 20th anniversary, but that cheating situation on the Master Chief Collection has to be resolved. I'm going to keep pushing about this, and it was so awesome to see you guys coming up to support not only my video last week, but also each other, as you all agreed this needs to be fixed. So make some noise where you can, voice your concerns to 343. I don't want to see the games of my childhood, which are no longer accessible on last generation, become a cheating riddled mess. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.